migtow, looks, money, status, prospect. It is not completely new to you migtows that there are several things that make a woman want a man. Many times here on YouTube and in real life, guys have wondered how to be a Casanova. How do they get the woman of their dreams? Or not just the woman of their dreams, but all the woman on the planet. Many a man have wasted lifetimes in finding out what women want in a man. But it seems that if you crave something, that you are blinded by your desire. However, if you're trying to understand something you don't care all that much about, you are much more efficient. It took me to become a migtow, before I finally noticed the secret of getting a woman. Right after I lost interest in them, I understood them. So what does a woman look for in a man? LMSP. LMSP stands for looks, money, status, prospect. If you have none of these, you don't have a woman. If you have all of these, you have all women. So let's break it down. Looks. Needless to say, if you are a handsome, sexy muscular man, you are in the clear. A woman wants you because you resemble a prize, a trophy. The outside world, and especially other women, will revere her for having such a handsome man. They will give her the status and attention she needs. That people in the street wonder how she is able to get that pretty boy. She must be very good in the sack, or a very good cook, or she must have some other special ability that men desire. Instantly, she is like a mysterious queen among the females. So if you are handsome, you get women. Not because they want to look at you, but because she wants the rest of the world to admire her, for getting a handsome guy. Money. That one is a no-brainer. If you have the money, you have the women. We can see that with every rich man on this planet. You can look like the back of a bus, but if you have $1 million, the women will line up on your porch. We can waste hours talking about the reason why. That it is evolution, and therefore logical, for a woman to fall for the man that can provide for her. And the guy that can provide the most. He will be the preferred partner. But I have some objections. You see, there was a time, long, long ago, where a woman really needed a strong partner. He really needed to be good at providing to make sure the family had enough food. A woman could die if she picked the wrong mate. But now, in this day and age, the woman just want the good provider because they want to buy stuff. Useless vanity items. They are not concerned with survival anymore. They are not concerned about their children. Because almost every guy nowadays is perfectly capable of providing enough money to have a happy and abundant life on. But the woman now wants Gucci, Dolce and Gabbana. There is nothing noble about vanity, is what my grandpa used to say. And now, we say a woman loves the best provider. To explain it away as normal. But realize that we are comparing the desire to live and eat with the desire to drive luxury cars and wear Prada shoes. These are not the same. And I can understand a woman doesn't want to marry a tramp. But there is a world of difference between a tramp and a millionaire. It is also confirmed over and over again that once you give a woman extreme wealth, she loses interest in her husband and children. She loses interest in her entire family. she changes in some sex-obsessed, money-wasting, make-up doll that has lost any connection with reality or natural instinct. Anyways, deep down inside they all crave that lifestyle. And if you as a man can provide her in that lifestyle, then there is nothing that is stopping you from getting the hottest of the hottest women out there. Status. If you can't give a woman status by looking good, or having a lot of money, you can also give her status by let her lifting on your status. That means, that if, for example, you are very popular in a social way, people know and like you, and the woman is eager enough to have a free ride on your popularity, knowing that if people know you, and she has a relation with you, people will know her. Her friends will say things like, "My God, are you with one of the most popular guys in town?" But it is not just the status in social situations. It could also be the status you enjoy in society as a whole. For example, you have an important job, like being the mayor of the city, or you are a congressman. Positions of power is a huge turn-on for women. And now I'm just mentioning the legit jobs. But we also have drug dealers and criminals. The bad boys. They have a huge status in their respective circles. People fear them, they are dangerous, and for a woman, that is a turn-on as well. But all comes down to the status a man enjoys. Maybe this is also linked to evolution. The leader of the pack is the one that enjoys most women. All the women want to sit next to him, at his side. To also be a little in charge. To be higher than the other women. To let them know that they are the best female in the area. Why would they else be dating the chief? And last but not least, prospect. Prospect is also very important, and is directly linked to the before-mentioned points. Looks, money, status. If a man has the prospect to enjoy one of these points in the future, the female will try and get the man while he is still a nobody, and then patiently waits until he reaches his potential. Even though women suck at predetermining situations, they do try it. For example, if they know a man will inherit a lot of money, they will try and get into his bed, while he is still poor. The prospect of the money is good enough for them. And the same goes for all the other points. If they know or expect a man will gain reputation shortly, they will also try and get in bed with him. Hence you'll see that performing artists have girls. Even though they haven't made it yet. They just love the attention he's getting and the prospect that he might be somebody's someday. To wrap it up, who are the most adored men by women in our society? George Clooney? David Beckham? Brad Pitt? What do they have? Looks, money and status. They have it all, and therefore, they are widely loved by females in our society.